Welcome to Taipei Motor Vehicle Office. We will show you matters to note and the criteria for deducting points on a driving test for regular small cars and regular heavy motorcycles in the coming clip. The examinees of the two tests have to obtain more than 85 points in the written test before they can make the driving test. The points to note on the driving test are: rules for the location of the driving test for drivers of automobiles and motorcycles. 1. Your own automobile is forbidden to come into the location of the driving test. It should be parked at the designated place. 2. The examinee shall carry their IDs, application documents, and other papers for verification. They have to arrive at the location of the driving test for examination designated time. While waiting for the test, examinees have to obey the rules of the test location and wait in their designated place. Please do not linger, walk, make noise, or argue. 4. Please read carefully the test rules, criteria of scoring, and the test route. If in doubt, please ask questions during the test. 5. The examinees will be called by name according to their numbers and start the test after verification of identification and photographs. 6. The examinees shall follow the instructions of the invigilator and respect his/her authority. 7. If an examinee loses 30 points, failure, he or she can no longer drive the car and must sit on the back seat. The invigilator will drive the car back to the starting point. 8. The examinee shall not insult or bribe the invigilator. If they attempt to do so, they will be punished according to the regulations. 9. The test results of examinees will be invalidated if he or she has somebody assist him or her by gestures or words or in any other way. 10. The examinees shall, in the event of damaging the test cars or equipment, restore them back to their original condition or pay for repairs. 11. Examinees must wear appropriate footwear. Those with bare feet, bareback feet wear, or slippers should not take the test. Smoking and chewing betel nut are not allowed in the test car. 12. Examinees will take the test without following regulation or enter the test in any improper manner will be handled according to the Article 70 of the Road Traffic Security Rules. First, let us introduce you the writing skills required and the criteria for deducting points on the driving test for regular motorcycles. Explanations to the test for riders of regular heavy motorcycles. Points to note: during the driving test, please wear a safety helmet and have your ID, examination paper, and motorcycle license ready for inspection by examiner. There are two parts of the test: straight line stability test and the test for dealing with aspects of driving in railroad conditions, including railroad crossing, fork road intersection, and crosswalk. Surrounding road riding. First part, straight line stability test. Straight line balance riding. Only one makeup test is allowed. 1. This part is scored independently and only one makeup test is allowed. 2. The time for passing the destination shall not be less than 7 seconds. Wheels touching pipes or feet touching the ground is treated as failure. 3. Those who pass this part shall continue with the test of dealing with aspects for driving in railroad conditions. Those who fail must sign up again for the driving test after at least 7 days. Criteria for deducting points. 1. Straight line balance riding completed in fewer than 7 seconds, 32 points. 2. Wheels touching pipes, 32 points. 3. Touching the ground with one or both feet, 32 points. Second part, test for dealing with aspects of driving in railroad conditions. Railroad crossing. 1. When the alarm bell rings and the red light flashes. the examinee shall stop at the stop line. The front wheel should not go over the stop line. 2. In the event power failure or breakdown of equipment, such as the light is not working, the examinee still has to stop and then continue only after confirming no trains are coming from either side. Criteria for deducting points. 1. Not stopping to check or driving straight through the railroad crossing, 32 points. 2. Engine stalling or the driver stopping at the railroad crossing, 32 points. 3. Front wheel going over the stop line when stopping, 32 points. Fork road intersection. 1. The examinee has to ride while taking due note of the signs. He or she has to stop in front of the stop line when the green light flashes and then becomes a yellow light and then a red light. The front wheel must not go over the stop line. 2. In the event of power failure or breakdown of equipment, such as the light is not working, the examinee still has to stop and then continue again after confirming no vehicles are coming from either side. Criteria of deducting points. 1. Not obeying the signs, ignoring the yellow and red lights, 32 points. 2. The front wheel going over the stop line when the light is red, 32 points. Crosswalk. 1. The examinee shall stop in front of the stop line when double yellow light flashes. The front wheel must not go over the stop line. 2. In the event of power failure or breakdown of equipment, such that the light is not working, the examinee still has to stop and continue only after confirming no vehicles are coming from the two sides. Criteria for deducting points. 1. Not stopping or not letting pedestrians pass through first, 32 points. 2. Front wheel going over the stop line, 32 points. Test for dealing with aspects of driving in railroad conditions. 1. Please write according to the signs, symbols and marking lines. When stopping is required, it can be done by either one or both feet touching the ground. 2. Where no stopping is required in the driving test surroundings, the feet shall not touch the ground, nor the wheels, the pipe. Points to be deducted according to the review table of the driving test. 3. Those who lose less than 30 points can continue with the test. Criteria of deducting the points. 1. Engine stalling during riding. A serial deduction applies, 8 points. 2. A single foot touching the ground during riding. A serial deduction applies, 8 points. 3. 2 feet touching the ground during riding. A serial deducting applies, 16 points. 4. Causing accidents or falling down, 32 points. 5. Wheels touching pipes. A serial deduction applies, 16 points. Other technical operations. A serial deduction applies in the same sub-item and the maximum points which may be deducted in this section is 18. 1. Leaping forward, kangaroo hopping of the machine caused by a fast start, 2 points. 2. Improper operation of clutch, 2 points. 3. Improper control of accelerator, 2 points. 4. Improper use of turn signals, 2 points. Now, let us show you the overall standard riding skill required from the starting point. Straight line stability test, railroad crossing, fork road intersection, crosswalk, test for dealing with aspects of driving in railroad conditions.